Hello, hello. My name is Vera Blossoms. I'm a student of the Front End 2025 course, and I'm here with my week 14. It's one of the week's projects. We're going to quickly speed through the website and then jump to the code. This is takes text. These all properly call for stuff. And then with that, we're going to jump over to this. We have our main. I'm not touching this. I think we touch a little bit of it. Indeterminate. Here's our app. Super duper simple at the moment. Navbar, postbox, and post feed. I'll fiddle with these a little bit more, but right now I have them working, and that's all I want for the video right now. Here's a nav bar. I'm considering going back, looking at some of my older weeks so I can put something over on the far right, but I just haven't at the moment, but it does what I want to, which is put stuff in the top left for my dumb pun. This contains all the stuff for the actual typey bit. I think if I was building something more complicated, I want to further break these down into stuff. And I'm sure that once we find out what's happening with state and actually transferring data back and forth with React and TypeScript, these will become their own source files. Got the feed. This is currently my test data. You'll notice that the images are commented out. I do not know why, but there is something horribly wrong with our PC. It's just because it's a decade old. It does not. We'll get a little bit more into the other one, but for right now, every post prop needs an ID, a date time, which I will figure out how to convert back into a regular real time. I just figured I'd get cool with it. Um, Something that we can convert to a more specific time as opposed to everything being saved as a string for whenever the user posted it locally to them. Um, a user, which would probably be a user ID, and then it would go and look up a profile, but again, super duper simple props. We have a post body, which is the body of their post, what they've written down. And then if it was working, an image, which I do have in here. So this one has a cool, there it is. Yeah, they're both in here. Something with swords and then pumpkin pie because I very think it's very silly when older folks get onto websites that I don't know how they ever found and then just start posting like it's Facebook. And then we get into the posts themselves. Um, I figured out how Prettier works. I'm so happy. I literally just needed to enable it in the settings, and I didn't know why it wasn't doing anything. But yeah, ID, date time, user, post body, image string. That's how it's done in the video. It's saying that when I import it into here, it isn't reading it as a string. It needs it and it doesn't have it. Um, so either I've messed something up. TypeScript, according to the internet, does not care for PNGs, which would be weird, or JPEGs, not PNGs. So I can try converting it later, but for right now, I'm not fiddling with it. Um, yeah, we'll quickly show the console that nothing comes. I mean, all right, so two things come up, but that's a Firefox issue, and again, a decade-old PC. This is just because some privacy thing to prevents websites from footprinting or fingerprinting what fonts you're using and what stuff about you, which is fair, but it's not something I can get rid of. But everything else is fine. Nothing in here and nothing in our problems. So that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day and be safe. Goodbye.